Hi, welcome everyone back to Momo channel. I'm Jessica. This is my show, Jessica Wonderland. Here comes Chinese New Year and all I can think of is food. This is the time when I forget my diet for now. And today I want to share my family secret red bean cake. Why? Because I've had so many friends telling me that my red bean cakes is actually got this really moist, perfect texture, and the sweetness is just perfect. It's not too sweet, and it's just one of the best actually recipe that I can introduce to you. So let me show you the ingredients today. Of course, we're gonna have red beans. This is about 600 grams of red beans. You can get it in any dry food store. The bigger the better, because it just creates better texture. And then we're gonna have chestnut flour. Again, you can get it in dry food store. This is actually really important ingredients. And then we have evaporated milk. And we have coconut milk. And we have sugar. Here is 500 grams sugar. For me, this is just the perfect sweetness. Not too sweet, just right. And then we have 250 ml water, which we're gonna mix with the chestnut powder later. The very first step of making this red bean cake, the very important step that you cannot miss, which is soak these red beans in water for overnight, if not 24 hours. This is so important. I've done it many times. Without this step, it fails. So you have to soak the beans in water for overnight, and then you're gonna boil it. Or if you have a vacuum boiler, you can actually put in the vacuum boiler for like overnight. Otherwise, you will have to boil the red bean the next day until it's kind of bigger and softer, but not overly cooked where it's all broken. So this is the texture that you need to have. So it's soft enough and it's not broken. And that's what you have to do before you make the cake. So first I will put the water chestnut powder in the water and let it soak, and it will dissolve, and just let it melt in the water. Whole pack, okay. Let it all melt in. It gets thickened. Okay, and then we're gonna put it aside and use it later. Okay, now I have to heat up the red bean soup now. And it has to be pretty hot first, because otherwise the water chestnut powder won't settle. So I'm stirring it also because you don't want the red bean to settle on the pan and get burned. So you keep stirring it. And then now I think it's okay for me to add milk. And keep stirring and stirring. Okay. And then it's coconut milk. Wow, I can already smell it because the coconut milk is just so much this yummy taste that I can, oh God, I already want to eat it. And then now it's sugar. Okay. Wow, it looks so good. Okay. Now I'm waiting for it to get a little bit hotter. And now I can slowly add in the chestnut water. Now I have to really keep stirring because it's going to get thickened. Okay, now I have to keep stirring it and it's going to get thickened, and as it heats up, you will see it's getting thicker and thicker, and at the end, the texture is more like thick porridge or a really thick milkshake. It's kind of that thickness, or Greek yogurt thickness. So if you see that it's settling, that's when it's done. Now you see it's actually getting very thick now. It's like this thick texture. Like I said, it's like thick yogurt, milkshake, porridge, or whatever you describe it. So now this is almost done, and you can put in the box, and we will put in the fridge for overnight, and tomorrow you're gonna have really yummy red bean cake. So now I'm gonna put this cream form red bean cake in the box, and you will see it still seems a little bit liquidy, but it's actually fine because it needs to settle in the fridge for overnight. And this is the size that I like to use. And for the amount of red bean cake I made today, I can do about 8 boxes. It's quite a lot. And can share, because sharing is loving. And I usually make this and I'll share with my friends and family. It smells so good. Wait until you taste it. So after overnight in the fridge, this is the finishing product. It's done. So now we just have to take it out and eat it. Ta-da! This is what we have here, the red bean cake. So I hope you will enjoy this red bean cake recipe and please spread it. It's my home secret recipe and it's really, really good. Now, the reason we're doing red bean cake today is because it's Chinese New Year and we all know that red is a lucky color in Chinese. And as a matter of fact, cake means go in Chinese. And that means go, like almost like go for it. And 步步高升 is what we always say to people in Chinese New Year. And that means I hope you reach to a higher level, better prospect, and just go for it and have a better future. Now, I wish you all a very good Tiger Year. 恭喜發財. Happy New Year.